coverage of the 2014 Philadelphia Columbus Day Parade. Now, live from Marconi Plaza in South Philadelphia, here are your parade hosts, Alicia Vitarelli, Michael DePilla, and Pete Cherokee.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 57th Annual Columbus Day Parade. We're live here in Marconi Plaza. It is an absolutely gorgeous day. Taking a look there at the parade as it gets ready to make its way up Broad Street is absolutely stunning today for this parade. I'm Alicia Vitarelli. Pete Cherokee and I, this is our third time working together on this parade. And this year we welcome Michael DePilla, who is the president of the National Italian Museum. Thank you so much for being a part of this.
It's great to be here.
And we say everyone is Italian today.
Absolutely. And not only is everyone Italian, but there's plenty of Italians in the parade. Today we have Jerry Blavitt coming down with our Grand Marshal, so you don't want to miss that. Chaz Palminteri.
Isn't that a phenomenal Grand Marshal
Bronx
to have?
Tale.
And he's such a big fan and supporter of Philadelphia. We've interviewed him on 6ABC. And of course, if you watch Modern Family here on ABC, you've seen him make some guest appearances on that show as well. He's a big personality, and he has a show coming back to town at the end of the month.
Yeah, it's going to be at the Prince Theater. Yeah,
October 31st and November 1st. So it should be great.
It is the Bronx Tale one-man show. Very exciting stuff. And the parade is off and running. We kick it off with the Philadelphia Police Honor Guard. And Felicia Punzo, a very talented South Philadelphia native, is also going to be singing the Italian and American national anthems. But as we do every year, we start with our men and women in uniform who are serving and protecting us here in the city of Philadelphia.
Yeah, it's great to have the police out here today, being safe and keeping us safe.
Men and women in blue, the Philadelphia Police Honor Guard, starting our 2014 Columbus Day Parade.
You know, 2 years ago when we did this, we had rain and it was just so dreary and a lot of groups weren't able to come. This year, it couldn't be any more perfect than it is, and everybody is on tap to take part in this parade.
Yeah, we've had some heat here too a few years, but this year having the
picture perfect.
It's a little cooler weather. Yeah, picture perfect is the way that's what I would say.
Because you worry about the string bands when the weather doesn't cooperate, and this year we have all the mummers.
Yeah, there's nothing to worry about string bands today. We got some of the best. In fact, coming up soon is the Frailinger string band, I believe.
The winners, by the way, 5th place winners in the 2014 Mummers Parade.
I think they're the most winning string band on Broad Street. They had so many years of win, 1 and 2. This year they came in 5. It's 100 years they've been performing together. And their captain is Scott Ray. And a little inside information, which is this year,
Felicia Punzo. She's also going to now be doing the American national anthem as well as we kick off this day.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang there, the
Let's hear it for Felicia Punzo, a talented South Philadelphia native singing the Italian and American national anthems. Great job.
So Felicia's the founder of the Live Prayer Music and Belief Foundation, an anti-bullying foundation here in the city of Philadelphia.
And she is a South Philadelphia native.
South Philadelphia native, yeah.
And what a beautiful voice. And for this parade, we start with the Italian national anthem because this is what this day is all about.
Absolutely. Absolutely. She did a wonderful job, like you said.
Michael, tell us a little bit quickly about the National Italian Museum. Going to be opening here soon in Philadelphia.
Yeah, we're going to be opening soon, and we're looking for the support of Philadelphians to support us because as Italians going all the way back to the Roman Empire, we've done really great things and contributions to society. And of course, with the Renaissance, we have people like Michelangelo, Da Vinci, and these people inspired our founding fathers. And so there's a lot of history that we need to be proud of. And here we are in Marconi Plaza, the founder of wireless. So
right? And now look at
that we're
us.
all using it, right?
We mentioned the Freelanders String Band. They're going to be performing songs such as Funiculi Funicula, Cheery Beery Bin, and Oh Marie. And don't they sound great today?
Yes, they do. We have Scott Ray, the captain. A little inside information is this year in the Mummers Day Parade, they'll be doing robots. So you know they'll do it great. Nobody does it like Freelander. They do a great job. Let's listen to them.
You always get the inside scoop. And of course, we have our elected officials joining us today from all over Philadelphia. Of course, Councilman Mark Squilla, Congressman Bob Brady, many political, judicial, and business leaders from the city of Philadelphia taking a walk down, including the Honorable Kenyatta Johnson, Honorable Jim Kenney, Bobby Hennon from the 6th District, you name it, they're here, everybody out, flags waving.
Yeah,
and walking the route.
You see Congressman Brady. If it wasn't for him, if it wasn't for Congressman Brady, we wouldn't have this parade. His Traditions Fund is the one who brought this parade back and made sure the Italian Americans had a day for themselves. I mean, he helps the Puerto Rican parade, the Irish parade.
And, you know, we know that there's so much work that goes into putting this parade together. So as soon as this wraps up today, tomorrow, they're hard at work getting ready for next year. And you can't do it without the funding. So the city's very grateful.
He's a blessing to the city of Philadelphia.
You have been talking also about the Grand Marshal of this parade as well, Chaz Palminteri. And as always, Father Joseph Kelly, the pastor of St. Monica's Church, and Father John Calabro, pastor of Annunciation, also here with us today.
You mentioned Mark Squilla. Steve and Marie that work for him, they are the ones who do all the footwork to get this parade on. And that's a DeFino family.
Children and 5 great-grandchildren. Judge DeFino was the Grand Master and founder of the Order.
And this parade is in honor of Judge DeFino.
What a wonderful man he was. Great attorney, handled anybody that came into his office.
His daughter gave such a beautiful speech at City Hall in council chambers and talked about the family tradition and how he never strayed far from South Philadelphia.
There's a picture of Judge DeFino right there in the front of the trolley.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
A nice portrait.
And he marched every year in the parade, rain or shine, so he's a great guy.
She did say that the family believes that because the parade is 57 years strong here in Philadelphia, he marched in every single parade, was what his daughter said, right?
Yes.
Isn't that beautiful? And there you have it, our Grand Marshal. I'll tell you, every year we get such star power here on this parade route. And Jerry Blavitt, you see there, always sharply dressed, with renowned actor Chaz Palminteri, who, of course, is best known for his work on A Bronx Tale, and that is his life story. If you haven't seen it,
Yeah.
I'm sure you have. But if you didn't know, that is his actual life story that he put to script. And he had this chance meeting with Robert De Niro, and it became this tremendous hit. It's a great
Right,
story.
about his life growing up in the Bronx. That's great.
I mean, every unlucky person in the world now is called Mush from that movie.
Right.
Go sit in the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know, it's amazing how one-liners can catch on for everyone, and it's great to have somebody so well known.
And he wrote it. He wrote his own life story, and he pitched it. He was down on his luck. He was trying to make it big in Hollywood, and look, it just goes to show with enough persistence and enough talent.
He is Colodino. There's Maria Donatucci in the Barracuda, her husband's Barracuda, her son. We saw a lot of judges go by. We saw Judge Doherty go by. Actually, his father was with him, John Doherty Sr. It was nice to see him out here, father of John Doherty and Judge Doherty. Then we have some Italian cars coming.
I was going to say, we always get the most gorgeous cars.
Yes, we do.
for this
FC Kerbeck
parade.
provided some beautiful Maseratis today. FC Kerbeck and Palmyra.
What a way to ride the route.
Always
And
want to thank Frank.
And of course, we also see the Italian Consul General, Andrea Canapari, who is riding with his wife, Roberta, and his two children. They're twins. They're 3.5 years old, Bianca and Matteo. They're from northern Italy. This is his second year as the Consul General here in Philadelphia.
Yeah, and the concept of the consul here in Philadelphia dates all the way back to 1792 when we had our first consul from Genoa who began relationships with the city of Philadelphia.
So Andrea was telling us that they're from northern Italy near Milan.
Yes.
And he described Philadelphia as a very elegant city, and I love the way he
It
puts
really
it.
is, yeah.
I'll tell you, everyone gets a ride down the route. Look at these gorgeous cars.
And here we have the deputy mayor coming to us from our sister city in Florence, Nicoletto Mantovani.
Which is the celebration of the 50th year of that partnership with Florence. So what an honor to have Nicoletta here with us.
Where's
for
David?
this.
They didn't bring the statue.
Oh, they didn't bring the statue with them. Well, might be hard to pack in the luggage. All right, we're going to take a quick break and be back with more sights and sounds of this 57th annual Columbus Day Parade live from We're coming to you live from Marconi Plaza. I'm Alicia Vitarelli along with Pete Cherokee, Michael DePilla, and two distinguished guests joining us today. We have Jerry Blavitt, the man, the Geeter, and of course our Grand Marshal Chaz Palminteri. Thank you so much for being with us, and congratulations on this honor.
Well, thank you very much. It's an honor to be here. I love Philadelphia. I love the people here, and to be the Grand Marshal of the Columbus Day Parade was my pleasure.
It's one of those things that you feel like you love Philadelphia. I know we've talked about this.
Yes.
We've talked to, and we watch you sometimes on Modern Family. How
Yes.
fun is that?
Well, Philadelphia, Modern Family's great. Philadelphia reminds me of my neighborhood in the Bronx, 187th and Belmont. Very proud Italians here, and that's the way we were. Very proud Italians.
And for the second year in a row, you're bringing your one-man show
I'm
here.
bringing the one-man show back to Prince Theater, October 31st, November 1st. The next couple of weeks, yes.
A Bronx Tale.
A Bronx Tale.
Your story that you wrote.
Right. And this will be the last time I'll be doing it here because I won't be back for a while.
All right, so you got to
Yes.
catch it.
I'm doing Morristown, New Jersey, the week right after. That's right.
Jerry,
man.
Jerry, you always bring the big star power here to Philly.
Well, no, Chaz and I go back a long time. We shared macaroni together, braciole together,
Of course.
a couple of raviolis
He's like an
together.
honorary Italian.
He really is, though.
And Pete, Pete is like the real deal. I mean, he's got linguine and clams if you want to go over there after.
For you, Geeter, we have it. Anything for you, Geeter. You know that.
The Geeter calls, I'm there.
That's my man.
What are you most looking forward to about today?
Today, I'm just really feeling good that we still call this Columbus Day. Like in Seattle, they changed the name. I'm very upset about that. I hope we do some kind of court order to stop that because we're Italian Americans. We should be very proud of it. And I'm tired with the politically correctness. This is Columbus Day.
Well, we're so proud to have you here in Philadelphia, and we always say everyone is Italian today.
Absolutely, absolutely. When I say everyone's an Italian, it's a day to celebrate whether you're Italian or not Italian. We all celebrate.
It's a day to eat.
Yeah, the food, the culture, everything.
What part of Italy were your people from?
From Sicily. My father
Sicilian.
was from Menfre and my mother was from Catania.
Io è abruzzese e napolitano.
Yes.
Questo qua è calabrese.
So-
Non è la
Abruzzese,
Cappadocia.
Abruzzese.
My wife is Napolitan.
Really? Really?
Yes.
Best cooks in town.
Ah, that's it.
Well, we're so honored to have you here,
Thank you so
and we
much,
know that
Alicia. Thank you.
you always take time for us here in Philadelphia. You're going to be back later this month. It's like you're
Thank
never
you.
going
God
to
bless
leave.
everyone.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
And if you see this parade, I mean, there's a party going on back there. You can see on the other half of your screen, everybody just having a great time out there. Of course, we have groups from all over Philadelphia. We have great marching, but we have some show for you today, Chaz. We have a great show for you today.
Well, thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Thanks so much. Thank you.
And lots of music.
Like Sylvester Stallone's on that. That's the South Philly Vikings, Pete Diamata,
Yes.
captain.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Right now, coming down the route, we have the Carpenters Union, local union 1050. I'll tell you, thank you guys so much. Chaz, you're so wonderful. What an honor. Jerry, always.
Love you guys,
Listen,
man.
you go way
Chaz.
back with everyone, Jerry. That's how we feel. You got a lot of friends. Enjoy this beautiful day, and we'll see you later this month for a Bronx Tale. All right, they're going to go work the crowd. In the meantime, I'm telling you, we have a packed parade, and this is Pennsport String Band.
Yeah, Pennsport String Band, brought to you by Monte Rago Funeral Home and P. Agnes Builders. When you see Pennsport String Band, you'll see the captain, Charlie Nicholas. What an unbelievable captain he is. You can see him on the boardwalk in Ocean City on Tuesdays in the summer. They have family night, and Charlie does a great job entertaining everybody. He's a captain's captain. And this year, just to let you know, did a little research, and they will be doing Pirates theme in the 2015 parade. So keep an eye out on Pennsport. They've only been together for 8 years, but their 70 members are awesome.
And we're going to take a listen in.
Triple Decker Umbrella by Charlie Nicholas.
Once again, hear it for the Pennsport String Band.
Oh, our very own Amy Buckman from 6ABC. You know you want to get up and strut. It's okay. Everyone's having a great time here. It is the 57th annual Columbus Day Parade, and we'll be back with more of the sights and sounds live from Marconi Plaza in just a few minutes. And welcome back to the Columbus Day Parade. The streets are packed. It is absolutely picture perfect, and we are so proud to be broadcasting this 57th annual parade.
So here come the Italians. This is the Order of Sons of Italy in America, the oldest Italian organization. It dates all the way back to 1905. We have 5 local lodges here, the Salvatore Taruso Lodge, the Tacconi Mayfair, Ernesto Strollo, the Columbus, and Haddon Heights Lodge.
And this is such an important part of so many different communities. And going strong, as you mentioned, since
It really started
1905.
since 1905, and this really started as a mutual aid society to help the early immigrants. And we had over 88 of these type of societies here in Philadelphia, dating back to 1867. So.
You know, we were talking about this before. The parade, as we know it, has only been going on for 57 years. But the history here in Philadelphia dates way farther back than that.
Way further back. I mean, Philadelphia honored Columbus as early as 1782. We had the first statue in the United States at Independence Hall, and we actually formed the Columbian Society in honor of Columbus all the way back in 1790, and then the parade is here in Philadelphia is 1892.
You know, we were talking about this yesterday. I was honored at an event in Pennsauken, New Jersey, and some of the people there were talking about how their family immigrated directly into the port of Philadelphia. Didn't come through Ellis Island in New York City, but came directly from Italy right here into Philadelphia. It's so fascinating.
Right. Yeah, we actually had our own port right here on Washington Avenue here where the immigrants came through. And ironically, in reverse, we had the first boat service back to Italy, but that was way back in 1760.
That's incredible. And all of this culture dating back centuries is what you're working on with this National Italian Museum. Believe it or not, Philadelphia doesn't have one.
Yeah, believe it or not, we have museums to celebrate every other nationality, and we have so much to be proud of, so we really need a museum, so please support us.
And you're currently curating, I can imagine, all kinds of things to honor and celebrate this rich culture.
Yes, we've been working with a museum in Naples. There was Ben Franklin did a lot of relationships with Naples, and with our sister city here, Florence.
Oh, this must be Christopher Columbus?
There's Christopher now, all the way from Genoa.
Everybody walks this parade, right? Isn't that incredible? So what are the hopes to have this museum up and running?
Yeah, we hope to have it up and running, and we'd like to have it in Center City where we can get a lot of tourists, and but we're working with a lot of different organizations.
So there's no date yet.
No
Still
date
in the
yet,
works.
but we have some plans in the works.
Well, we very much look forward to it. It's just one big party here today. Pete, I know you want to get up and strut.
Well, you know I do, but we got to wait for the string bands to come down. They're doing the tarantella out there now.
And this is the Frank Rizzo Lodge of the Order of the Sons of Italy.
And, just say that if anybody's going to the Eagles game, come down here first. You can tailgate in the plaza.
You see that little baby up there. That's what this is about. Generations of families marching together for decades here on Broad Street. Look at that cutie.
The bow in the hair.
Adriana. Oh, she's cute. The spirit is contagious here.
It's unbelievable.
And the party goes on until 6 o'clock at Marconi Plaza. It's not just the parade, it's also this beautiful festival with music and food and festivities. And this is where everybody comes together every year.
Yeah, we want to give a big shout out to the Sugar House Casino for their generous contribution to today's Columbus Parade. Without their support, we're very grateful for their generosity.
To continue what you were saying, Alicia, that they should come down here and really enjoy this festival. We're only talking about the parade, but the festival. Lou Galdo's doing a wonderful job putting so many different restaurants and bakeries. You can come down here and eat. I said if you're going to go take public transportation to the game tonight, you leave a little early.
Stop here first.
Stop, get off at Oregon instead of Patterson.
And here we have the Mary Magdalene Lodge. They're part of Mary Magdalene de Pazzi Parish, the oldest Italian church in the United States, dating back to 1852.
And that is a beautiful thing. You know, everybody's stopping by to say hello to the two of you guys. You're like the mayors here today. And now we see coming down Broad Avalon String Band. You said you were going to save your strutting for when the string bands were coming. And Pete, here you go, because you're our resident expert here.
Well,
tell people who don't know.
The Avalon String Band is brought to you by the South Philly Review today, and the Avalon String Band is a fantastic string band. They have Captain Jack Key. This year, their theme is going to be, I did a little research again on what they're going to do on New Year's Day, and it's going to be a sci-fi, a space.
This is when you pick up the phone and you call your friends, because for those of you who don't know your background.
Well, yeah, I'm in the Polish American String Band. We are not in the parade today, but we were in the Polish parade last week that you did.
Yes.
But I want to say hi to Carmen Maniaci. Carmen Maniaci, 15 years marching in this Columbus Day parade with the Avalon String Band. The band asked me to give him a special shout out. He's a great member of the Avalon String Band,
and you hear them performing That's Amore.
Well, you know who probably wrote that for it? Carmen Mariachi.
You just wanted to say that again.
It's a great name.
Your fans, they want.
How about that Avalanche String
Oh,
Band?
they sound great. We couldn't have ordered better weather for this parade. The sun is shining. It's crisp. It is a beautiful fall day. And we have so much more coming up for you on this 57th Annual Columbus Day Parade live from Marconi Plaza. Do not touch that dial. Isn't that a great shot right down to City Hall?
Wow.
Beautiful, yeah. And our relationship goes all the way back to Duke Leopoldo with Ben Franklin.
Yeah, you know, we should make this sister friendship active. So all the people from Philadelphia come to Florence, and all the people from Florence come to Philadelphia. Could be, but apart the joke, we really need to work together. You know, we have culture, we have trade, we have art, music, many fields to work together. So we want to become very active in this sister city matter.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. Are you enjoying this parade?
Oh, very much, very much. It's really fun, you know.
Oh, that's so lovely. And Nicoletta told us she brought the beautiful weather from Florence here to Philadelphia. So for that, we say grazie. And
Thank you. Thank you to you. Grazie, grazie.
Bye.
Thank you for being there. We have such a beautiful parade for you. We hope that you'll stay and take it all in. From the Philadelphia Federal Credit Union, we saw the students from Padre Pio.
That's correct.
From St. Pio Regional Catholic School.
Philadelphia Federal Credit Union. Mike McAllister from there. He's one of the major sponsors of the parade and the 1492 Society. So we want to give a shout out to him and Anna. And Anna works with Michael to make this every year a reality. You see Anna right in the front on the big bus. That's her up top.
I always feel like, Pete, this is just a couple hundred of your closest friends.
Yeah,
couple
you know,
thousand,
it feels
right?
like it. Well, we're out pounding the street trying to raise money for this wonderful organization to get this parade out.
Let's just talk about the 1492 Society and the hard work that goes into putting this parade together.
Yeah, there's so many members. There's Marie and Steve and Ben and John Ferreira, the twins, and Luke Aldo, and Mark Rago, Roger Bruno, of course, Jody Della Barba. These people work all year and try to put people together to raise funds.
There's weekly meetings, and we all believe in this, so it's a great tradition, and we want to preserve it. So.
And you're both members.
And we're both members as well, yeah.
Biagio Genovese, if he would be upset if I didn't say his name, and that's also another nice Italian name.
I know, and listen, so many people taking part in this event. But the 1492 Society really spearheading the efforts for
Right,
us to
we're
be here today.
spearheading it, but with people like Congressman Brady and others, it's been a reality for us.
Right now, this is the members of the Coro Gabriele D'Annunzio, dressed in red, white, and green traditional folk costumes. They're going to be singing traditional songs from the Italian homeland in 4-part harmony. They've been together for 20 years, and this is their 15th year participating here in the Columbus Day Parade in Philadelphia. Alexis Di Pasquale marching in her first Columbus Day Parade with her grandparents, because that is what this day is all about.
Right, it's all about families and tradition. And Gabriele D'Annunzio was this great poet from the Abruzzi region, where a lot of these people are from. So.
And that is Coro Gabriele D'Annunzio.
Singing Campagnola Bella. It's a very traditional Italian song.
And as a matter of fact, you spotted your aunt in that.
Yeah, my aunt's there performing Yolanda.
And they sound beautiful. And we love the traditional Italian dress. And just these sounds permeating through the air, this beautiful Italian music on this gorgeous day with all the food happening at the festival. What could be better?
It's unbelievable. I see Maria Donatucci there, state rep. It's an unbelievable day. Yes, this festival is incredible. You got to come down here and see this. The food is unbelievable.
Come hungry.
Definitely come hungry. You'll leave. You better wear elastic pants.
Wear your elastic pants. Let's talk about the culture and tradition of our schools here in South Philadelphia. Here are the students of St. John Newman High School and Maria Goretti Catholic High School, building a mission and philosophy on the foundations of Southeast Catholic High School, St. John Newman High School, and St. Maria Goretti High School, opening its doors and hearts to everyone who strives to develop themselves personally, socially, spiritually. And we have the cheerleaders joining us today. So many of the students, faculty, staff, and of course a lot of the alumni here.
Yeah, I'm an alumni myself, and this school goes back to the 1930s when it opened in South Philly. And, of course, it's named after John Newman, who started our first Italian church in the city in 1852. So,
and my predecessor and my dear friend, Kathy
Gandolfo.
You know, listen, I always say everybody here knows Kathy Gandolfo or is related to Kathy Gandolfo.
And and Kathy goes back, her family, all the way to the 1860s. So it's one of the very early Italian families. 5 generations in the city.
And this is her alma mater right here, as we take a listen into the cheerleaders.
Yeah! Let's cheer them on!
All right, and certainly a lot of proud parents. This parade route is packed as we take a look up Broad Street as the 57th Annual Columbus Day Parade makes its way down. We're here in South Philadelphia at Marconi Plaza, and we'll be back with more in just a few minutes. Stay with us. Plaza, this festival goes on until 6 o'clock tonight. Pete, you were saying if you're going to the game tonight, stop here first.
Absolutely. It's unbelievable. It's a beautiful crowd, a beautiful day, a lot of nicely dressed people. It looks like you're in Italy, honest to God.
And that's what it feels like today, and that's what it smells like today. And
coming up next, we have the Jesters New Year's Brigade. They were established in 2004. They're brought to you by IBEW, Local 98, the electrical workers. There's 200 members in this short period of time, 10 years they put together. You know, I'd like to say hello to Albert Lancelotti, is their president, and Ed Big Daddy Wags Wagner. Everybody knows those two. Albert is one of the founders of the 1492 Society and is responsible for all the Italian flags on Broad Street today. You know, Daddy Wags and Albert really know how to party. This group is a fun group.
They look really fun.
That's Wags out front. He's got a good move with the umbrella. They got some nice moves, these guys.
Yes.
You know, we could have the parade in the ring.
Because they have umbrellas.
That's right.
Well, I was going to say, you know, it's
never thought about that.
It's so nice and sunny. It's not bad to have an umbrella right about now.
Look at Wags tearing it up. There's Albert Lancelotti. Came by to say hello.
How are you doing?
never knew Wags had such a good move like that. Great.
This is a great day. There's so much spirit. There's so much excitement.
I'll tell you, I'd love to be out there with them. They're having a ball.
Well, we can't let you go, Pete. I'm sorry. We need you up here in the booth.
To bring my golden
and
slippers.
check out their Italian flag has the symbol of the gestures in it. Early Italian flags used to have the symbol of the King of Italy on it. So
Really?
it's kind of an interesting recreation.
Yeah, they took some liberties.
They took some liberties there.
And of course, beyond the mummers, beyond the string bands, we also have with us today high school marching bands from all across the region. You're taking a look now at Sterling High School Silver Knights Marching Band from Somerdale, New Jersey. They were founded back in 1962. There are 45 student members in the band participating in brass wind, woodwind, color guard, drumline, and auxiliary units. It is directed by Walter Young, and we welcome them here to Philadelphia from Somerdale, New Jersey. We're going to take a listen in as they entertain our Grand Marshal, Chaz Palminteri, and everyone along this parade route.
Let's hear it for the Sterling High School Silver Knights. Somerdale, New Jersey.
Wow, they look and sound great again. That's the Sterling High School Silver Knights Marching Band. And they're followed by the Justinian Society.
Yeah, that was founded in 1935, and of course, the Justinian's an organization of attorneys and judges and law students, and it's because of the great Roman, Justin, who created all these laws of Roman ordinances that this group exists. And today we have Michael Mattioni and members of the Richard DeMarco and Dawn Tancredi organization.
And they're the members of the Justinian Society, just one of many groups making their way here to the very end of this parade route at Marconi Plaza.
Yeah, the parade actually spills out right into the festival, so
perfect.
Come on down.
What could be better?
Jump in the parade and you'll wind up here.
And they worked up an appetite making their way down Broad Street. We're going to bring you more sights and sounds of this beautiful parade. It is a gorgeous day out here. If you're watching us from home, we'll have more. There is not a cloud in the skies. You take a look at this shot right up Broad Street and you see glorious City Hall there, and
right
in the foreground, Duffy String Band.
Yeah, Duffy String Band is headquartered in the Fishtown section of Philadelphia. They're also the official string band of Wildwood, New Jersey, North Wildwood. Man, you could go down there every weekend and find plenty of mummers in North Wildwood. You know, they're brought to you by Bob Brady and the Traditions Fund. And Sharella's Restaurant, where we meet in the morning, and they're nice enough to give us the restaurant to use. It's a great restaurant, 11th and Tasker. You can go down there and in the morning and see everybody you'll see in the parade down there getting started.
Well, you have to fuel up if you're going to make this march.
Yeah, they got nice espresso down there for
nice espresso, biscotti, and some cannolis. It was great.
Oh, well, you're speaking my language. Next year, that's where I'm going to be in the morning.
This is headed by Captain Ted Kudrick. And this year is the 2015 parade. Watch out for the Duffy String Band doing lumberjacks. Let's listen to the Duffy String Band.
The Duffy String Band, and perhaps one of the youngest captains I've seen on the street so far today. Duffy String Band, headquartered in the Fishtown section of Philadelphia, is also the official string band of North Wildwood, New Jersey. Another long time participant in the Columbus Day Parade.
Here we have Frankfort High School, another longtime participant in the parade. Congress established the Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps all the way back in 1916. But this group isn't quite that old, obviously. Frankfurt High School Army ROTC celebrates its 36th anniversary. So let's look at them and see what they're up to.
And it's so wonderful to see the young men and women participating in something like this because it teaches them such incredible core values. It gives them motivation, skills, and it's just such an impressive thing for a young person to be a part of.
I agree. Teaches them great values.
Giving them a wonderful head start in life. And you know, we're talking quickly about this festival that's going on, and you gave me Michael is full of great little tidbits and tells me that the tomato is
indigenous to the Americas, actually, yeah. And it was brought back by Columbus to Spain, and then it filtered its way over to Italy, where it was actually called the pomodoro because the original tomato was yellow or golden tomatoes, if anybody's seen them.
Well, there's a lot of tomatoes at this festival.
A lot
today.
of tomatoes here. We have real tomato pie and lots of good bread, so come on down.
You got it. It's all about the good bread.
There's the Good Timers Lumber Club going by right now. They're brought to you by St. Monica's Church and Galdo's Catering. Talking about good times. Go to see Luke Galdo if you want to have a wedding.
You know, I assume they're called the Good Timers because they know how to have a good time, and that's what I'm seeing here today.
I remember when they first started, it seems like it was yesterday, but obviously it was 30 years ago, and it's hard to believe how a mother club, because all the brigades go underneath the mother club, and you'll have 14 or 15 brigades on New Year's Day.
And they're followed here on the parade route by the Germantown Young Marines, a youth organization approved and sanctioned by the United States Marine Corps and the United States Marine Corps League. It has been in existence for 15 years. The group instills self-discipline, control, focus, and good citizenship in young boys and girls.
The Germantown Young Marines.
Big round of applause for the Germantown Young Marines.
Our next marching band is the Chichester High School Marching Band.
And they're followed today by the Chichester High School Marching Band.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, this marching band is a competitive band hailing all the way down from Boothwyn, and they're going to be performing the Rocky theme. And anybody who's familiar with Philadelphia as a tourist, they all love to go to see the statue of Rocky there.
Oh, yeah, well, tourists and residents, too.
And everybody, that's true.
I think more people take pictures of the Rocky statue than the Liberty Bell.
I bet if we did a study, we could find that out.
I'll bet.
But it's good because you come, you run the steps, and then you go get something to eat. So you can work up an appetite. You get the good shot at the beautiful Museum of Art.
Absolutely. I'm down on the river a lot and watching the crew. And it's amazing how many people stand there. It's a line to stand in front of the Rocky statue.
It's incredible. This band, by the way, has more than 50 members. It's under the direction of Mr. Ted Cheney Miadzinian, and his assistant, instructors, parents, student leaders, and captains. Takes a lot to put something like this together. And so, again, more than 50 members joining us today, and we welcome them here, the Chichester High School Marching Band from Boothwyn, Pennsylvania. sound great?
Unbelievable
And what a perfect song for an absolutely phenomenal day. There's so much more of this 57th annual Columbus Day Parade to bring you, and we'll be right back live from Marconi Plaza right here on 6.
Dei Fratelli. This is an Italian cultural group and one of many in the city. They're all the way coming down to us from Bucks County. They sponsor scholarship programs for local students who excel in Italian at the high school level. And I know our Consul General is promoting a lot the Italian language in the schools, and we're looking to actually form a charter school for Italian language here in the city.
That is beautiful. And along with the festivities that the 1492 Society have put on for us today, this beautiful parade and everything leading up to this, also when we speak about the Consul General, he has a program going on right now called Ciao Philadelphia, and it has more than 30 events happening all across Philadelphia through the end of October, and most of them are free.
Most of them are free, and it's at the various museums in the city, at the Art Museum, Drexel University, Villanova, and there's
history of Italian cars, history of Italian shoes.
Shoes even.
Did I get your attention there, ladies? I know I did. And you mentioned the Philadelphia Museum of Art. Right now there's an exhibition that's going to be going on about the Renaissance from October 14th through the 19th, and it is, again, free. So check out ciaophiladelphia.com. This goes on all through the month, and it's absolutely wonderful. Right now you're looking at the Society of Guardia Grella.
Yeah, this society's from a little town called Guardagrele in Abruzzo, and in the region of Chieti, and this is one of the largest group where most of our Italians came from in the early days. So
here in Philadelphia, the largest contingency of immigrants from Abruzzo.
Exactly,
right,
it was the largest group of immigrants came from Abruzzo.
And this group is celebrating its 102nd anniversary, by the way, so congratulations to them, founded back in 1912. And they're followed here by the South Philadelphia String Band.
How about the South Philly String Band? Great band. Their captain is Denny Pelandro. He's a great captain. This year, the 2015 parade, they'll be doing Gotham City, and I can tell you they will do a great job. Last year they were Invasion of Privacy, and they're one of the most successful string bands, and of course they're a crowd favorite right here in South Philadelphia.
Last year's theme was the invasion of piracy.
That's right.
Yes, you might.
What is it? Privacy?
You did, but that's okay. It was that's what it was. It was like a play on words, right?
My boys will love this one.
Right. And so they won third place last year. I tell you, the competition.
You know what
is
I think
intense.
it was?
It's intense, right?
Yeah. I was thinking Invasion of Privacy was here in South Philadelphia. The competition is intense.
And I like this Gotham City. Very Batman what they're working on for this coming New Year's Day.
Unbelievable. Their captain, as you can see, Denny's a big-time mover and shaker. And they're brought to you by DeFino Law Firm.
Judge DeFino being celebrated here. His family made the march up the parade route.
Every year. I'll tell you, it was a tragic way that he passed. And he was a wonderful man. And my father, he was from the Order of Brotherly Love Club. It's long in tradition when you talk about Anthony DeFino. What a sweet sound of memory.
We'd like to give another big shout out to the Sugar House Casino for their generous contribution to today's Columbus Day Parade. We're most grateful for their generosity.
Because as we know, it takes a lot to put on an event of this magnitude.
There's a lot of coordination between the city and our 1492 Society to all make this happen. So.
Put those hands together, come on.
The pride in South Philadelphia today, and all year, but today especially, you just see, and you see generations of families walking this parade route together, and that's what this is about. Grandparents, their children, their children.
Right, all proud of our being Italian, so.
South Philadelphia String Band. And they're followed by Our Lady of Hope Marching Crusaders, Our Lady of Hope Regional Catholic School. The Crusaders music program offers music instruction and performance opportunities for students in grades 1 through 8. As you can see, making their way down Broad Street. And I'm sure that these students who are studying music are inspired by all of the beautiful music they're hearing today.
Yes, it's pleasant smells, pleasant sounds. This is a great place to be. I can't say it enough.
The Italians have been bringing music to the city of Philadelphia from 1757 till today, so we got a long tradition.
Couple years.
Just a few years.
Wow, that must have been an old record player.
Let's hear it for the Catholic Elementary School Crusaders.
Our Lady of Hope
Great job,
Marching
ladies and
Crusaders.
gentlemen.
Oh, they sound great. A lot of proud parents there today. And for elementary school students, the talent that these children have is just incredible. Followed now by South Philadelphia High School Junior ROTC.
Yeah, so this is the South Philadelphia School District of Philadelphia's junior ROTC program. The ROTC is really a great program for children who want to get to go to college, and then you become an officer when you graduate. The mission of this student-led program is to mold students into leaders and teach them to become better citizens.
And the junior ROTC drill team, by the way, won 26 awards last year.
Yeah,
that
really
is incredible. Very impressive. It's something that the students take very seriously, and as they move forward in their lives and their careers, no matter which path they choose, it's just so impressive for them to be a part of something like this.
Yeah, it's a great organization. It opens up a lot of doors for these students.
The South Philadelphia High School Junior ROTC.
You know, Pete, you were mentioning that the crowd is about 5 people deep. What a beautiful turnout here today.
This is the most I've ever seen. I think.
Really?
Yeah, it's the most I've ever seen from this vantage point. There is no Eagles game to be up against. The Eagles don't play till tonight.
Well,
it's a little
perfect.
advantage.
It does
true.
to our
People
advantage.
can come here, and then if they have tickets to the game, they can go, straight to the stadium from here, or they can go home and watch. So why not soak in this beautiful day and all these groups?
I mean, looking at yesterday's weather, I was so nervous, and then I woke up late. I took a nap. I woke up and I said, "Oh, it's still raining."
No, we told you, don't worry. AccuWeather will handle this.
AccuWeather's always right.
They took care of it for us.
They had it this time.
That's right. And of course, many mummers groups join us as part of this parade. From the string bands to the comic clubs.
Yep. In fact, here comes the Murray Comic Club. It's one of the first groups to participate in the Columbus Day Parade. They've been around for such a long time, more than anybody can remember, actually. And I know Rich Porco. I used to be in the Murray Comic Club when I was from Passhunk and Moore Comic Brigade before I was in the string band.
Well, what a fun fact that I never knew. Pete, I learned something every year.
It's fun, hard to believe that I was a clown. Yep. And Jess Porco, who runs the show now, and here's Richie in front. walking. He loves a parade. They do so much in the community. They're always active, and they're the winningest comic club in the Montmartre Parade.
And they're here to party.
Oh yeah.
And if you know about the comics, right, they're up at the first crack of dawn, 6 a.m. Their first marches, right?
They're the first. Yeah, they are the original mummers. Look at these guys go. Some high steppers. Look at that. Nothing like a good Golden Slipper Alabama Jubilee to listen to before leaf clover.
This is how you work off the tomato pie.
Yeah.
Right?
Work up an appetite, one or the other.
One way or the other. Oh, that's right.
Glad to see Richie Porco out today, walking the parade route. The great man.
It's the Murray Comic Club.
And there you have it, the Murray Comic Club. One of the first mummers groups to participate in this Columbus Day Parade. It is the 57th annual, and we are live here from Marconi Plaza on 6ABC. We'll be right back with more from this parade. 57th annual Columbus Day Parade. We are joining you live from Marconi Plaza. It is Girard Academic Music Program on your screen right now. One of Philadelphia's premier schools in both academics and music. The marching band and color guard are comprised of students from grades 8 through 12 under the direction of Mac Holcomb and Vincent Rutland. The band performing Birdland, made famous by Weather Report. Students here for this 57th annual Columbus Day Parade, bringing out groups from all across the city, all across the region.
And the Girard School is actually called GAMP. It's right here on 22nd Street in Girard Estate.
So right here, they're part of the city, celebrating this gorgeous day. They are followed by the St. Thomas More Alumni Association. Once a storied Catholic boys' high school in West Philadelphia, members of the Alumni Association proudly walking in their green jackets, singing their fight song for us today.
For Alumni Association. St. Thomas More Alumni Association. Great job, guys.
And there you have it. The St. Thomas More Alumni Association, one of dozens of groups joining us today.
Forevermore, St. Tommy Moore.
St. Tommy Moore.
And they're followed by the Quaker City String Band.
Yep, and they're brought to you again by Local 98, Philadelphia Federal Credit Union. Their captain is Jimmy Sandals, good. Marty Sandals, his brother. There are a long line of string band people in that family. The father, Marty, and young Marty, and of course Jimmy. What a great band. Celebrating its 83rd year on Broad Street, and they took first prize last year. They were fantastic. This year, you'll see them New Year's Day doing hobos, and they'll do a wonderful job of it. Bob Shannon was the former captain. He'll be up always with the club.
Let's hear it for the Quaker City.
Don't they sound great? I don't think I've ever heard Dave Parker go just like that. And when they first started performing, I said, wait, I know this song. And then I thought, wow.
Never heard Bocelli as a mummer, right?
That was beautiful.
Wow. Unbelievable. The Quaker City String Band doing a great job, a great band. Look how many members came out to the Italians to see the Italians in the Columbus Day Parade. An awesome band. They are fantastic.
Oh, they sound great. They're followed by the Boy Scouts, Troop 147, marching in formation behind the United States flag, of course. They were founded in 1915, just a few blocks away from here at 18th and Wolf Streets, and they are going to be celebrating their 100th anniversary in April.
Yes, this is the only troop left in Philadelphia, and I know myself, I was actually a Boy Scout when I was a son. So they've seen over 1,500 boys through their doors over the years, and 35 of those young men have achieved the highest rank, which of course is the Eagle Scout designation.
That's amazing. They're followed here by the Party Rockers tween scene. You see the girls getting ready here to put on a little show for everybody. It's a television dance show that's been filming Chickies and Pete's Play 2 for the past 3 seasons.
Yep. Entertain them. They did a great job entertaining us, actually, and it was a good time for the parents to come out and watch their children. There was a lot of that sort of like dancing on air stuff. You know, they Philadelphia people who was around Philadelphia for a long time know dancing on air, and I believe the person who runs it, she does a very nice job with that. Makes it look like it.
And the theme song is by local artist Felicia Punzo, who sang our national anthems for us today. Rockers Tween Scene, and that's the song Get Up Tween Scene, again by Felicia Punzo. It's a great song, and you can see them at Chickies and Pete's.
Oh, yes. Come down to Chicky and Pete. Felicia actually performs there also.
Our next group,
They're followed by the Girl Scouts of Eastern Pennsylvania.
for girls in the Loudoun County area. They're joining us today with their troops, each carrying their flags. In South Philadelphia, there are more than 25 Girl Scout troops who, along with selling delicious cookies, give back to the community in many ways. It's interesting to note that...
So this is the Girl Scouts of Eastern Pennsylvania, an organization for girls in the 9-county area. They're marching today with their troops, each carrying their flags. In South Philly, there's over 25 Girl Scout troops that are still in existence, making their delicious cookies available to all of us. And it's interesting to note that 80% of the women in leadership and executive roles in the U.S. were actually Girl Scouts when they were little girls, and brownies like the ones we're seeing passing by now.
Got another star coming into the booth.
You know, and speaking of little girls, I brought one here with me today. Say hi to everybody. Hi.
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 She was here last year, too, but she didn't know.
This is Priscilla Isabel. She's 8.5 months old. Say hi or wave to the people. Hello. You gonna show up? It's her very first Columbus Day parade. Oh, you like the songs? There you go. Yeah. And this is what this is all about.
It's all about family and tradition, so come on out. And another big shout out to the Sugar House Casino again for their generous contribution.
Oh, I like that hat, Pete. You gonna put that back on?
I'm gonna wear it to the Eagles game tonight.
You know, there's so much parade still ahead. We're listening right now to Hog Island New Year's Association.
Captain Kenny Mirandros, Hog Island. We can listen to Hog Island.
And as
They're
you
partiers.
mentioned, all of these groups end up right here in Marconi Plaza. There's lots of food,
Lots
and
of
lots of
families.
excitement, a lot of dancing,
Come on down.
and a lot of
Oh, this is
festivities.
great.
Isn't this fun? And this is what
Great.
this is
It's
really
really
about.
great.
I'm so honored to be able to share this with my family.
And I'm glad to be up here myself and hang out with you guys again this year. It
And
was
Michael,
wonderful.
thank you so
Michael
much
did a
for
great
being a
job.
part of this. Michael
thank you
DePilla,
for
the
having me.
president of the National Italian Museum. And we thank all of you for joining us for this 57th annual Columbus Day Parade. The party goes on till 6 o'clock. And we are here. There's lots of food. There's lots of music. I'm Alicia Vitarelli along with Pete Cherokee, Michael DePilla. We thank you for spending this time with us, and we'll be out here for the rest of the afternoon, so stop by and say hello. And again, from all of us here at 6 ABC, we're so proud and honored to be a part of this beautiful event here in South Philadelphia.
Happy Columbus Day, everyone.
Columbus Day, everybody. Come down.